Well, hello there everybody and welcome to today's video. In this one I'm going to show you how to install the awesome Plants vs Zombies 2 mod, which is called PVZ2 Reflourished. And this installation guide works for PC using the Bluestacks Android emulator or any Android device. I'll be doing everything today in this guide, all within an Android environment, so yeah, any Android device, including Bluestacks on PC, your mobile phones, your tablets that are running on Android. This guide will work for all of those things. And if you're interested in Plants vs Zombies 2 fan mods, please check out one of the best performing videos on this channel by far, and that is the Plants vs Zombies 2 Eclise installation tutorial video. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because the next video I'll be doing is the other awesome Plants vs Zombies 2 fan made mod, and that is alternate UniverZ. And I will throw out a special mention to SMG5 for this video suggestion. So let's get into the video then. And the first thing you're going to need is an Android device. So if you've got an Android mobile phone or an Android tablet, you're all set. You can skip to the next chapter. This video is fully chaptered up, so just skip to the next chapter. If you're on PC and you're wanting to play this on PC, you will need an Android emulator. Bluestacks is my favourite on PC. There are numerous, but I am going to recommend Bluestacks for this game. There are numerous guides on how to install Bluestacks. If you're not entirely sure, then the Plants vs Zombies 2 Eclise install video fully shows how to install Bluestacks. So just go to the description and then check out the Plants vs Zombies 2 installing Bluestacks chapter, and then come back to this video. So now you've got Bluestacks installed, or you're on an Android device, this here I'm going to pretend is a mobile phone. So from this point on, we're not going to be accessing anything outside of Android, so this is possible just to do on a phone or a tablet without a computer, and it's also possible on PC to do this all within Bluestacks. So the first thing that you want to do, once you've got your Android environment set up, is set up Google Play Store. You can sign into this with any Google account, it doesn't matter. This app that I'm going to suggest is also completely free, and that is FX File Explorer. Just search that in Google Play and look for this app here. Yeah, for me it says update, but for you it'll say install. It's completely free, it's a great app. Just install that. Make sure you allow access to all the features so it can access your files. That is also a chapter in the Eclise install video, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's very easy to set up. Just set install, download, install, and just press OK to all the permissions that it needs. Okay, you'll need that for later. The next step is to go to your web browser. That can be any web browser, but Chrome usually comes as standard on Android devices. So for this, I'm just going to use standard Chrome that comes with it. And what we essentially want to find is this web page. Now, in the description of this video will be this exact link up here, yes, which will bring you to this page. Now, if you're not sure where this link will be on Android, I have got an example video ready from the Eclise video, and essentially I was wondering where the description was, but to bring up the description, when you're on Android here on this YouTube video, if you're on an Android device, just click on the name, the title of the video, obviously not Eclise but the title of this video, and it brings up your description here, and you can click more and scroll up and you'll find the link in the video to this. Okay, not on the Eclise video but on this video. Obviously I can't put an example of this video because it's not made yet, so just follow the steps for this video, click the title of it and it'll bring up the description, scroll down till you find the link to this, okay, this Google Drive link. And the first thing you're going to want to do is find this main.653 ob file, just click it there and hit download. Okay, and it's at this point in the video I'm going to have to apologise because Google Drive only allows a set number of downloads per day, and this is quite a popular game essentially. So if you get this message here, which is likely or possible, if you can't access a PC, then essentially you will be stuck with this. Just keep trying again and again until you get an actual download link for this file. The oddest thing is, if you actually open this link in the description to the Google Drive containing the reflourished OB and APK files, it does allow it to download. Now I'm going to assume that most people watching this video are on PC, because according to the Eclise video, most comments I get are people on PC. If not, you'll have to find a way to import this from a PC into your phone. But for the purpose of this, I am going to show how to download this on a web browser, like a PC web browser, Google Drive page, and then import it into Bluestacks. Okay, so just highlight the main 653 file and hit download, and download anyway, and it actually downloads. But if I go back to Bluestacks here, like so, and then try and download this, it says can't view or download at this time. Too many users have viewed or downloaded the file recently. But on a PC web browser it allows it to happen, which is very, very odd. I'm not sure why that is, but we're going to use a workaround with a Windows web browser. And that main 653 file is in. Now, whichever way you want to play this on your Android device, 30 frames a second or 60 frames a second. 60 frames a second is higher performance, the game will run smoother, 60 frames per second, it's in the title. I would recommend 60 frames per second, so for this video, we're going to be doing 60 frames a second. If you're not sure how powerful your Android device is, choose 30 frames. Both run smooth enough, but I'm going to be doing 60 for this video. So I'm just going to highlight that in a Windows web browser and hit download, download anyway. Okay, that'll only take a few seconds. So now we can go back to Bluestacks, and this FX file manager that we used earlier, if you downloaded from the Google Drive on Android, it will be in your download. So you go to main storage, download here, and this will be where they have appeared, the APK and the OB file. Okay, so with that APK file, choose to install. Okay, and on Windows PC, I'm just gonna get you back up to speed. Okay, so what you need to do is to import that into Bluestacks. You need to go to your System Apps and Media Manager, okay, on Bluestacks, and import from Windows. Okay, now you want to go to your web downloads like so, and import that reflourished 60 FPS APK and the main 653 OB file, and import them into Bluestacks. Okay, so Media Manager, import from Windows, and wait for them to import. So now those files are imported, that is all good. Okay, we can now leave the Media Manager, and we want to go back to the FX File Explorer. And when using Bluestacks' Media Manager to import files, they will be in, using the FX File Explorer, they'll be in main storage, DCIM, shared folder. That's where they'll be. And if you downloaded them within the Google Drive on Android, they'll be inside your download folder. Okay, so if you've not used the Windows PC web browser to get these files, it'll appear exactly the same in your download tab here on FX File Explorer. So for now, we're going to go back to DCIM, okay, which is where we've imported the files. That's how they'll look in downloads if you've used Google Chrome on Android. And what we want to do is we want to run this APK, the Plants vs Zombies 2 Reflourished APK, and hit install. You can do that within FX File Explorer, it's all good. App is now installed, and this is a very important step. What you want to do is you want to hit open on this, okay? And this is where a lot of people get hung up, because they're like, oh, it's not working properly. This is how it's supposed to happen, okay? You'll get this grey screen saying 0 out of 0 MB, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to your multiple tabs on your phone or your tablet, bring up this option where you can see all your tabs, and close Reflourished for now, okay? And go back to FX File Explorer. Now what you want to do is get this OB file, the main 653 OB file, and if you hold left click on that, or you hold your finger on it, you will get the options come up in the top right for cut, copy or delete. And it is 1 GB, so we're going to hit cut on this. It's quite a large file for an Android device, and we're going to cut it, and as you can see, it's gone to the clipboard up here. And we're going to want to go back tabs like so, and we want to find this Android folder here, which is in main storage, Android, and then you want to go into the ob folder here. Now bear in mind I have got Eclise installed and alternate UniverZ as well, but it's this one here, com EA game PVZ2 RFL, which is Reflourished, okay, and open that folder. And from there we want to go to this little clipboard here and just left click it or tap it, and you see here, look, we've got this file, paste it into this folder, okay. Completed task, moving files. It may take a little bit longer on your device, but it is now installed. Okay, so now you can go back to your main menu. You'll see that you've got the Reflourished app here, which you can move about, move to wherever you want, and run Reflourished now, and it will work correctly. Okay, awesome stuff. I am very sorry about that little hiccup in the install steps where it wouldn't let me download using you know, an Android web browser. That's very, very odd, but it does work on a Windows web browser. All I can recommend on Android is to just keep retrying if you can't get access to a PC and transfer those files to your phone. Okay, so I'm going to put my name in. Of course, it's UniverZ GTA gaming. It won't let me have gaming. Fine, so we'll have UniverZ GTA. Okay, now just hit accept. If that button's grayed out, just hit one of these like this. It'll bring up this terms of service window like so. Just tab back to the game, okay, and if it's still not appeared yet, if it's still grayed out, hit that one as well, and then just close it. It's just the terms of service whatever, and it might need to be clicked on for it to know that you've, or at least believe that you've read it. Okay, so then just hit accept and play. And bearing in mind I have been playing this quite extensively since I got that wonderful comment there from SMG5. So it looks like it hasn't kept my save data, but that's all good. Yeah, it's fine. So if you want to keep your save data, make sure you keep this installed. Okay, but yeah, it's installed. We can now play Plants vs Zombies 2 Reflourished. Okay, so I'm going to skip the tutorial. I don't need that. It's installed. Play away to your heart's content, and I hope that it has worked on your web browser for Android. If not, you'll have to use Windows as a workaround. If you're on Bluestacks on PC anyway, the workaround's not an issue because you've already got access to the web browser right there, and I've shown you how to import the files. But yeah, that's added an unnecessary step, which I'm not entirely pleased about, but hopefully using them steps you'll see. The essential thing is just making sure, we'll just run through real quick what is in what places there. So in your main storage, in your downloads, your DCIM, either one, whether you imported or downloaded, install the APK, run the APK, get the grey screen, go to your tabs, close Reflourished, and then copy that ob file, okay, into Android ob, and then drop it into the com EA game PVZ2 RFL folder. That is essential that it's in there, and you have to run the game at least once for this folder to appear, and that's what that grey window does. It creates this folder so you can drop your ob file in. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the game. If you have any issues installing, please let me know in the comments, because I'm happy to try and remedy any issues you may have in the comments. I do try and respond as quickly as possible and respond to all relevant comments. If you've not subscribed already, please do. There will be a link to my emulation Discord server as well in the description if you want to join that. Nearly up to 800 members in there. Real chill, non-toxic. We talk about emulators, classic games. I'll even create a section called Bluestacks Help or something in there. So if you have issues, you can hop in there, and whenever I'm about, I'll do my best to help in there if I can. So other than that, yeah, please sub, and yeah, enjoy the game. I'll catch you all again soon, and yeah, next video, alternate UniverZ, which is another great Plants vs Zombies 2 fan game. So all the best, everybody. Catch you all again soon. Bye bye.